Assalamu alaikum. Hopefully, as most of you know, I'm Nasir Qureshi and I'm a candidate for President-elect of APPNA. I want to thank this August Committee for organizing this, but probably more importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you sitting here, from past presidents to active members, who actually think it is worthy of your time to come here and decide the future path of APPNA. Dear APPNA friends, I'm extremely humbled by the love and support you've shown me over decades of my service to APPNA as a foot soldier. And I do hope that you will find my commitment and dedication to APPNA worthy of your support and your vote. I firmly believe that we have to continue to do what APPNA has been doing in giving back to our own roots, our motherland Pakistan, and our own alumni. But I also believe along with you that it is time APPNA takes ownership of our communities here. APPNA is the only organized society of Pakistanis outside of Pakistan who has the intellectual prowess, who has the financial strength, who has the influence in the hallowed halls of DC to leave something positive and to be proud of for our children and our grandchildren. There's no question in my mind that I'm committed to ensuring an easier visa processing mechanism and making sure that our residents that are coming from Pakistan, their life is easier here. I have a commitment to ensuring that our children that are going to medical schools here become a part of APPNA. I am dedicated to APPNA. All I'm asking you is to strengthen my hands to make our shared vision and goals a truth for APPNA. Thank you very much for your time.
Dr. Talha Siddiqui will ask the first question. They will alternate in the response. So first question will be taken by Dr. Nasir Qureshi this time.
You can hear me? Back? Yes. So my first question, Dr. Nasir, what do you think is the most important service you have done for APPNA that makes you the preferred candidate for APPNA presidency? You have 2 minutes.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Dr. Siddiqui.
What do you think is the most important service you have done for APPNA that makes you the preferred candidate for APPNA presidency?
Thank you, Dr. Siddiqui. I have given my time, my effort from my family and my work for the last 20-25 years to APPNA. But that I have done because I love APPNA. In all of those 25-30 years while I have worked with my alumni, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Worked with my alumni, formed a New Jersey chapter. The most important thing for me has been to ensure that Pakistani physicians have a positive image in the community and they are able to portray a positive image for Pakistanis in the general population of our acquired land, USA. And for that, we devised, and I believe I could take credit of that, the National Healthcare Initiative and National Healthcare Day, as a result of which we have established free health clinics across the country. As you all know, there are about 15 running under the APPNA banner right now. And we have a National Healthcare Day every year, where thousands of indigent people are seen every year, one day, an year, by our physicians, where 400 to 500 of our physicians contribute to that. Our children come there, our high schoolers come there, we give them certificates, and there is an absolute community involvement across USA, but much more importantly, the media coverage that we get out of it as a positive image of Pakistanis is tremendous, and we need to bring in more projects like that into APPNA. Thank you.
Nasser, in your opinion, what is the most valuable strength of APPNA?
The most valuable strength of APPNA, without which APPNA doesn't exist, without which APPNA cannot have influence in the power corridors of DC, without which Ambassador Paulson does not recognize APPNA Hall. The most valuable strength of APPNA, without which APPNA does not have an influence in the power corridors of DC, without which APPNA does not, or Ambassador Paulson does not recognize executive officers or members of APPNA, without which when we go out into the community, APPNA is not recognized as a viable organization, is sitting in all these chairs right here. The most valuable strength of APPNA is walking in the halls of Gaylord. It is you. It is our children. It is our families. It is what we bring to this organization. And it is our duty as officers of this organization to ensure that the number keeps growing, because the strength is in numbers. It is our responsibility that we involve our next generation here. It is our responsibility that we project an image of an organization that cares for its motherland, its acquired home, and the communities around us. And as physicians, each one of you does that every day. Together, as an organization, we have the power to project it out to the larger communities. You, my friend, and myself are the most valuable asset of APPNA. Thank you.
Thank you, Nasser. The third question, you will go first. What's the most burning challenge APPNA confronts today, and how will you fix it if elected president of APPNA?
To answer this question, because the question was given to me 30 seconds back, I opened a Facebook message that I got yesterday. It's titled Fashion Show, HTTP, YouTube, It was from one very prominent journalist who was at this meeting. My response was, hi, I hope you will have similar coverage for the Youth Forum, Young Physicians Forum, OPAC Workers, and all the other philanthropic work that APPNA does and is being presented in this meeting. I did not get a response. We have a media image problem. We have a problem in our communities. You have a right from coming all over America to go to the bazaar and buy clothes for your children and for yourself for the rest of the year. Every organization does that. But everyone in Pakistan and America believe that's all we do, because that's what the media shows. They only believe that APPNA comes and meets here for a Bhangra dance. There is no coverage for the hospitals upon hospitals, or for that matter, Punjab Medical College has just sent containers upon containers of stuff to their hospitals. Dow Medical College does that. King Edward does that. Punjab, Allama Iqbal does that. There is no coverage. We live in our own shed and our own world of doing good, but no one knows. We have to fix the image.
Yes.
The problem is the product is great, but we are not marketing it right. We are not even marketing it to our members. Our members don't believe in this. If we don't sell this organization to our own members, how will we sell it outside? And we have to fix that.
Should APPNA play a role in the geopolitical challenges Pakistan faces today? If yes, how do you envision that role? Keeping in mind that APPNA is a 501(c)(3) organization.
May I?
Yes, please.
For those of you who don't know who Nasru is, Asif Bhai calls me that in love for the last 10 years. Thank you so much for your love, Asif Bhai.
I have lost by your love for me.
Excuse me, thank you both of you.
Sorry? Thank you.
Showing the love.
APPNA as an organization has a mandate and a mission and a vision statement. APPNA is a 501c3 organization. The word used by the moderators is very wide. It's a geopolitical. Please remember, APPNA has nothing to do with politics as a 501c3 organization. However, I did sit with Dr. Rahman, Asif Bhai, as he said, and Dr. Rahman, and went and raised the voice for issues which are dear to me, which is called advocacy. However, advocacy is allowed. Dr. Nasir Qureshi was standing outside of New York Embassy Consulate protesting a week after Dr. Mending was shot. I believe we have to raise a voice for all social ills, not just physician killing in Pakistan. We have to raise a voice about women's issues, which are We have to raise our voice against children issues. But those are all advocacy issues, and I wish the word geopolitical wouldn't have been used, because that is away from the mandate of this organization. But the mandate of this organization is extremely wide, and we have to be there, standing for and with for the people who have made us work. It has made it possible for me to sit here. Thank you.
Thank you. The last question will be asked by Dr. Suleiman.
Yes, Nasir, every year APPNA president candidate make promises and high achievement goals that they don't achieve in 1 year. What is the one thing would you like to accomplish in 1 year of APPNA presidency?
Are you saying, because the question in front of me does not refer to one thing? You asked me one thing. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, the only measure of future performance is past performance. I can proudly say that whenever I have been given this opportunity to serve this organization locally, my own alumni or secretary of APPNA, if you would pull out my campaign cards and mailings, every promise that I made on there, I actually finished, and I'm proud of that. I promised the National Healthcare Day, I delivered. I promised something for the community. I delivered an APPNA National Math Bee for all middle school students, not our children of doctors also, but across the country. Across the country. I have limited goals which I know I can achieve. I believe in return on investment and my time and for this organization. But whatever you're hearing from me and Dr. Kadeem today, at the bottom of it, and it can only be achieved successfully, is the organization itself. Doesn't sound lofty, doesn't sound like millions of dollars, doesn't sound like a medical school. But if you have a strong organization, you can achieve all of that. I do want to ensure and invest time in the processes of this organization and having a long-term plan. Thank you very much.
So I will ask both of them to make their final closing statement coming on the middle, and Nasir Qureshi will go first in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You've been kind, and you've been patient, and you've listened to us. All I have to offer you is my dedication and commitment, along with my passion for it now. After 3 years of being out of active leadership but participating in giving to APPNA. My better half, who doesn't like her to be mentioned, he has said, Nasir, you want to do it. You have a dream, go do it. And I'm thankful to her for that. I have a dream of an organization which is united. I believe this organization has done wonderful things. We have grown from the 37 years back when people like Arif Muslim, or a lot of you who are sitting here, I don't want to pull names, but all of you, a lot of people sitting here gave it a lot. It is time to assess what we have achieved and then plan out a future path and redirect this organization. We are, for all practical purposes, in our teen years. These teen years have to be taken into adulthood. And as you would do with your child, we need to do with this organization. And I promise you, I will ensure that I will not talk about the people who started this organization as history. Because what they gave us, what information and knowledge they bring us, the vision they bring us, I want them back here. I want them to be a part of this organization and running it. My time is coming to be up. Just strengthen my hands and believe in me, because I believe in you and I believe in this organization.